Hello, my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well and has had a wonderful day or is about to have a great one wherever you are. So let's begin with a reading and with lighting up our candles. Where my lighter go? Here it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, 8:15 today. Not so bad. Archangel Michael. Woo! But yeah, that was great. Oh, that was Archangel Chamuel. I'm like, boom, boom. Oh my god, again. Oh my god. A lot of envy, jealousy, yeah, still in the air, but it's okay. Ditto, exactly the same noise. Now, this is Archangel Michael. So, yeah. You saw that smoke, right? So, yeah, a lot of negative energy being sent towards you, and when I say just negative, I'm being very kind and generous, very kind-hearted. All right, okay. And Archangel Raphael, same, exactly. So Archangel Raphael, he's our divine healer. So yes, so again, I think it's exactly where we were in my earlier read earlier this week. That means on Tuesday, right? Your healing is, getting on the nerves. And this is Archangel Gabriel. They're attacking your downloads. They want attack your mind. Blah blah. Karte raho jo bhi. 1 second. Let me just get it. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So how I see it. Exactly where we were, but so things don't really move. Oh, this could be literally that message. Thank you, Divine. It is literally like you could be moving forward, ascending, move upward and onward. Yeah, and the karmics are literally right there, and that's why the envy. They have not been able to change their life. They've not been able to transform. They haven't been able to evolve. They haven't been able to advance, if you know what I mean. Right? They're the same exact beings, and when they see you every time, it just suck जाते हैं अंदर से. Let me do the downloads. I have, oh wow, okay. Should I start with, what should I start with? I literally have a download, and this one came in yesterday, very one-wordy, and it was okay. I don't know. I'll still need. Okay, I'll share that later. Let me begin with what I got, and that was from Sri Hari. But I'll just check with him whether he really wants me to tell everyone, or is it just for me. I'll check with him and let you know, right? Okay, let me try this one first. So I got, so what I was given by Divine was Kusha. Kusha is basically Kusha grass. All right, it's in our Vedas, right? In our Puranas, Vedas, sab mein mention kara gaya. And this is one of those, I used to think about it, what is it? It's also called the Darba grass, right? And it's used in these yagya and havans. It's used, it's a very, it's very divinely, it's very heavenly. Yes, divine. Very heavenly, very pure. So I wanted to check why it's been given over and over and over and over to me. And I did not understand the relevance of the Kusha grass in our life. Other than are we getting some havan done? Are we getting a yagya done? What is it about really? So Divine explained that this is one of those materials, one of those very, 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 very few things, actual 3D things on earth that are said by, and this is literally from our Vedas and Purana. So literally I would say this is coming right from Divine. This is one of those very few things which can't be polluted. They are known to be absolutely pure in whichever way form they are. It is impossible to pollute them, to corrupt them. That is what Kusha grass is. And I was I got goosebumps. I'm really, this is what Divine is calling you, my collective. You're equivalent to that Kusha grass. Something that it is literally also known. I'm sure if for all my friends, my collective, Karmics ko to pata nahi hai, but even the pretentious ones also, they might know about it, might have heard about this Kusha grass. It's also called, it's called the hair of Vishnu. And you'll see a lot of like people who come in, like a lot of those people who got havans vagara done in their home, right? You'll see these Brahmins, they wear a ring made of that kusha grass in their right hand, in the ring finger, right hand ring finger. There's a ring made of like grass. Let me take out like a picture. Okay, 1 second. So, hang on for a moment. Let me see if I can take out a picture. Okay, how does it look like when I got a better picture of it? This one won't make sense to you. Yeah, the botanical name, the scientific name of it is Desmoschia bipinata. Very difficult. Yeah, kusha grass. It has very literally and ritualistic significance. It's very pure. Like I said, is literally the Vedas say that it is, the Puranas rather. Let me correct myself. They say that it's literally one of those very few things on earth, on this planet, that cannot be polluted. Kushagra. This is what I was looking. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. This is what I wanted you to see. See, do you see this? Hang on. Do you see this? Yeah, this is what you would have seen. A lot of people, a lot of pandit, a lot of Brahmins, people who do the Brahminical rituals, right? Like, so they're the ones who have it's called the image of Pavitram grass used in Tarpana. So like, see, very Pavitra, very pure, very holy, very sacred. I was getting the word sacred. Very sacred, right? And it's comparing your mindset, your outlook, your faith, your determination, your trust on the divine path. Divine is comparing you to kusha grass, right? And let me see if I've made any other notes. It's impossible to impurify. Thank you, collective. Impossible to impurify. It is also, oh, that's why. Lord Vishnu's hair. I told you about Lord Vishnu's hair. Also, I don't know how. Now, since mythology is like about thousands of years old, like our mythology, Hindu mythology, would be like, at least I would say 5,000-7,000 years or even more. Some say, my husband, if you were to talk to him, talk about this, he'd say it's at least 10,000 years old. He just won't believe it's 4,000, 5,000. It is much, much older. We're the oldest, we are the oldest civilization, right? So when it comes to that, it just, there are certain things that, why I'm saying this is that they deviate over a period of time, and there are different authors who write it, different authors who perceive it, they interpret it differently. So there's a version of this. I'm not saying this is a version, because this is the first time I heard of this version also. So it could be a different rendition, it could be the truth, it could be a different download, it could be like when the Puranas were given, downloads were given again, the story was interpreted as this. Every time the Kal Chakra moves, every time Lord Vishnu dissolves our reality, our universe, when it's reborn, the Vedas and all our 4 Vedas and the Puranas those downloads are given again for the Ved Vyasas to write, to put down again, to record. You're getting what I'm trying to say? So it could be a different rendition from a different timeline. But one rendition I was given was that, how did this even came to be called this? Because even Lord Ram's son, right? Love and Kush. The Kush, that was from the Kusha. Alright. So I think, so basically, what said Mata Sita and Lord Ram, they had only one son basically. They had only had love, right? And there's a story that Mata Sita just takes away, goes out to the forest with love, and the Rishi was at home. He just thinks that, she has left or something, and the baby is not there. She never takes the baby with her into the forest like that. So the baby is probably like lost. Maybe an animal came in and took the baby, took love. That's what he thinks in his head. like he assumes the worst, that there was no way, it has never happened that Mata Sita has taken love with him to the forest like that. So he thinks that, oh my god, when she comes back, she's gonna be devastated. She's already lost everything. She's lost her husband in a way. She's lost everything, right? All her, the entire kingdom, and then they go to exile, and there she gets taken away by Ravan, then loses so much time of their life, and then they even get back, then people take away that from her. I mean, you know what I don't want, like, I get very emotional by her story, to quite honest. I get really emotional at what torment she was subjected to. But anyways, coming back. So now, this Rishi thinks that, oh my god, when she comes back and sees even a child is taken away, she's not going to be able to take it. She's going to be devastated. So what he does is, he makes a doll of love. Like, he makes a doll by the Kusha grass. He uses the Kusha grass, the most pure material. One of the most, like I said, it's impossible to impurify it, impossible to corrupt it, impossible to impure it. Right? So he makes a doll, makes a baby out of Kusha grass and puts it on the bed, right? Whatever cot or bed, whatever they had, right? So that she doesn't feel that the baby has been taken away. Like, this is again manifestation, like a Rishi's one on the clock. A Rishi's manifestation. He was just trying to like help her, try to not give her more trauma in life. But when Mata Sita comes back, he sees that the love is, in her hands. She's carrying love, and then they realize what? And she was like, who is that baby that isn't made to look like love? Who's that again? Rishi's manifestation, right? He was able to like give life to Kusha grass because of his angelic divine powers that he had. So then that boy is named Kush. So love and Kush, like identical twins. This is why they were identical twins, because basically it was just love who was born. He was born as a single child. They weren't twins, but then he was made. There was that was a very beautiful story. I mean, when I got it, I was kind of like, it was quite shocking to me that how come I've never ever heard of this rendition. So it is quite interesting. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it has this grass, even has, when in right hands, it has the power to bless life. It is so powerful. Of course, the Rishi was like, of course, right? But still, I would say the material is so pure that the Rishi thought that this is the material I would use to make love, to give it form and everything. So Kusha grass, I'm saying, so divine is like literally trying to, like comparing you and trying to make it clear to you how much you mean to the world, how important you are to the equation, right? We are already in Kalyug, right? So there's just sins, just impurity everywhere, right? And you are those very few elements on this planet that are, holding the divine light together. So you're very, very, very critical to the operations. But that's what divine wanted me to tell you. Very critical to the operations. You're very important to the plan. You're very, very integral part of this very huge divine purpose. So just know yourself that you're like, this is what divine sees. He sees your heart as so pure. He sees your mind as so pure that divine is comparing he, she, they, however you identify, divine. All right. Don't come to me with genders. All right. Don't be so stupid. All right. So again, this is what it is. And like divine just wanted me to tell you that you're like Kusha grass. I had heard of Kusha grass, Darba grass, Kusha, but I just thought it's just another one of those herbs maybe that we use in havans and yajnas. But I was made to look into it this way. So amazing. I was like, this is amazing. I did not know this rendition. And like I said, this may not be actually available, and everybody would actually be, you may read a book, no matter you read 10 different versions of it in this plane, now in this timeline, all of them might say that the Ram and Sita had like twins, identical twins, Love and Kush. But this is one of those renditions. Maybe it happened in a complete different timeline. Maybe it happened when in another realm. You know what I'm trying to say? I just explained that to you. So this is one of those renditions. You are Kusha grass. You're sacred, you're pure, and like I said, you're very, 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 very important to the divine plan. So divine values you, divine trusts you, and sees everything brilliant in you. And In fact, what I was deliberating, I should just give it. There is a very cute download that I got from Sri Hari. I'm telling you, very cute download. And I just thought it's just one of those conversations he and I has. So I did not write it down as a download. It was just one word. But he kept throwing it back in my face so much. So I have to say it. Literally divine. I don't know. This is quite silly, but it's quite cute. Like I said, I've said this in the past also, that he's just like I say, like Lord Shiva is like divine father. He talks to me like a father. He doesn't talk to me like a mentor. He doesn't talk to me like a friend. Doesn't talk to me like anyone else. He literally talks to me like a father, like literally a father figure, a strong father figure. How they would talk, he's literally that. But Lord Vishnu is like my friend. Someone I can talk to, someone I can have a jest with. I can also do that with Lord Shiva. But I'm just trying to tell you, the relationship I have with Lord Vishnu is very friendly. It's very friend based. Very someone I can like literally deliberate, cause question very easily. You know what I mean? This is what he was saying. So literally he said this. He threw the word cute. That's cute. It wasn't that's cute. It was just cute. And I just thought he just finds. I think there's a certain level of. And like I said, I just thought this was just between him and me, but he threw this word at me so many times and threw different chosen ones also. I was surprised that this happens when it is meant for you collective. It's not just meant for me, and I'm supposed to give it to you. So this divine is giving you a compliment, another compliment. See, they see you as very cute. The word used was cute. I think it's more like you're innocent. Again, that purity in your heart is what divine finds adorable. I'm telling you, it was just between him and me, but then he kept going at it. And this is from Sri Hari. So that's so sweet. I think that's really sweet, right? He kept calling cute. That's cute. Literally this word, like several times over. And like I have to get, that's why I just delivered. I thought I should, because it's not like a really download, nothing, bestowing wisdom or something like they usually talk. But at times, just like I said, they talk like friends also. They want to like encourage us. They want to tell us that they value us. They want to inspire us in a way, right? To keep it light also. So this is Lord Vishnu calling you cute, right? Really. Sri Hari calling you cute. So take it, be happy about it, I would say. What else do I have? Okay, there were other... Yes, there were there's a lot of John, lot of Psalms, Corinthians I shared with you last time. We walk by faith, not by sight. So whatever is like, so what does that mean? We tried to talk about it last time, but I think I got another card and this got like, pushed back. So so this is in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. It says, we walk by faith, not by light. Us chosen ones, us children of God, we walk by faith. As in, we know that it is happening. We may not be able to see things. They may not look like that as we want it on the surface. God might be telling you, let's say for instance, XYZ main karunga. That is a promise, the God's promise. It may not look like on the surface, but you're still believing, you're still going as you should be. So that is what the journey is. For you to have faith in divine. And that is why they're complimenting you, because you've done so well, collective. Who is this? You're getting compliments after compliments, bro. Who are you? Really, one after the other. And you feel this rushed energy in me, because there's a lot that I want to do tarot today. Along with my cards, I want to do tarot. It's been, I think, 3-4 reads we haven't really done tarot at all. So I want to do that. So let's just do 2 Corinthians, this one only. We walk by faith, not by sight. So it is, whatever is visible in the 3D world doesn't matter. What's happening in the 5D matters, and we know what is happening in the 5D, right? So don't go by, again, this also means that you go by faith, you go by your intuition. Go in. Now mark it inwards. Now inwards. What does that mean? That means you go by your intuition. You see, when you know your intuition says, your sixth sense says, your gut says something, that is correct, it is correct. If your gut says that is wrong, it is wrong. Don't go by what is said. Don't go by friendly faces. Oh, this is what divine wanted me to capture. Okay, got it. Don't go by friendly faces. Don't go by smiles. Don't go by, even if they're trying to just don't go by. A lot of karmics are very good at, kind of creating an illusion, right? This is what they do. Again, like just like we discussed last time, if they just were to like direct that energy inwards, they'll be enlightened. That is how enlightenment happens. Instead of focusing on other people, you focus it on yourself. Focus that energy on yourself. Think inwards, introspect, and become a divine being. You'll get on the right path. But since it's very difficult, it takes a lot to shut the world down. You'll be away from Facebook or Instagram. Be away from that. It's very difficult for people, right? Generally, people. It is. It really is. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being truthful here. This is very difficult for people to shut down internet from their lives, for instance. Shut down social media from their life, for instance. Shut down everyone else. Shut down fake friends. They know fake friend here, but they have to be in a toxic relationship because they think that's what the norm is. That's something you have to compromise and realist. No. They're not good for you. They're not good for you, and they might be harming you in such a way that you may not ever be able to rise from that toxicity ever. So it takes a lot of strength to accept it. That is the biggest hurdle in the way. First, accepting, taking accountability that I need to change this in my life, right? Then, so anyway, so this it's a walk by faith, not by sight. So you walk by faith in the divine inside you, faith in your power that has been given to you, faith in your logic, faith in your own wisdom, faith in your own discretion, faith in your own discernment. I know what is right, what is wrong. I can spot people like that, and I'm like burning them up. There's literally an ass under, fire under the ass. Literally an ass, maybe. I don't know. So it just feels like, okay, let me just grasp this also. Let me read the energy right now. It's very rushed. Do you see me rushed? You feel me rushed, right? Because that's the energy I'm picking on. A lot of energy, like fatafat. That quick. I think it's just that they could be feeling that they're running out of time. It could be that it is a lot of anxiety. I just didn't even. I noticed it in a few hours ago. There were certain energies when they move in a certain way, it literally lightens up. But you need to have perception. Really, you have to use your third eye to see these things. You can't. Again, we walk by faith, not by sight. So when we say a third eye, there's no literal third eye right here. There's no third eye that I can see things from. But third eye is your wisdom, intuition. There's a mix of a lot of factors, right? That makes up the third eye and divine, the crown chakra, giving you downloads, letting you know, na, yes, no, yes. All that. So I do feel right now there's a lot of rushed energy, as if they're rushing towards something, as if there was a limit at something. It's almost like that if they were probably there's a deadline or a timeline or an ETA or something that they have to stop you by. They were to stop you by a certain time, and if it's like that time has literally arrived or that's gone already. The deadline has expired now. They're feeling rushed. Oh my God, if we really have to make something, if we have to stop this person, it has to be done now. Something like that, that kind of energy, like rushed energy. I don't have those many downloads on my list right now. But I'm feeling their energy. It's like rushed, quickly, chop energy. We have to do this quickly, that kinds. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay. All right. So I'm going to. Let me do my downloads first. I feel called to do my downloads. Cards can wait. Okay. So there have been 2 deities. Okay. Hang on, collective. I have to stop this because otherwise it won't pause. So I will come again and stitch the videos. Just a moment.